Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating a new path for.
And hello, my Aries. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I am here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, Jesus, Allah, the universe, God, your angels, whatever it is you believe in, my love muffin. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of July. So, oh my God, I am literally out of breath, Aries. Out of breath. I really feel like in the month of July, there's going to be something major that is going to like steal your breath away. In a good way, okay? In a good way, but it's still going to bring a lot of nerves out of you. Yeah, like I thought like, okay, maybe it was me the first time, so I tried to do this intro again, and still by the time I get July out, my voice, like my breath is just stolen away. I really feel like there's going to be some news that you receive in the month of July that is just going to hit you out of the blue. It really shouldn't surprise you, but it's just going to surprise you. I feel like you just didn't expect it. You didn't expect for this person, you know, for a lot of you, it's a person. I ain't gonna lie to you. Please do not kill me, Aries, please. One thing that I always tell you guys is that I do not make up the titles for your readings. The divine gives them to me during meditation and just the course of when I get into you guys' energy, things that are showing to me. Your theme of the month, okay, in the month of July for you, Aries, is everything is not what it seems, okay? Everything is not what it seems. So, meaning whatever you look at, go deeper, all right? Look into a situation deeper. Whoever you're dealing with, go deeper, because not everything is what it seems. If you want to get to the truth of something, you have to look deeper. You have to go beyond the surface. And I really feel like that's happening truthfully for a lot of us, Aries. Like, oh my God, like my heart, I'm so nervous. Like, oh God, like what is going on? I'm so nervous. So you definitely want to make sure you get grounded. Do a grounding meditation. They got it on YouTube for like 5 minutes, honey. Close your eyes, breathe in deep. Okay, because there's something that you're going to be making out as far as nothing is what it seems, getting to the truth of something. And I feel like it's going to steal your breath away. Okay. Now, what I want to let you guys know, we do have two new moons in July. And also we have a total solar eclipse plus retrograde comes back. You know, there's a lot going on. So I really want to give you guys a lot of information that's really going to help you get the most out of July. So instead of our typical setup, we're definitely going to get there. But I like what we did last month where I go ahead and let Spirit just give you an overall of what you most importantly need to know about the month of July. And I also wanted to go ahead and do something for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So make sure that you check your sun, moon, and rising, because I wanted to pull an obstacle, okay? Something that is really coming up in the month of July, just because what's going on in the cosmos is a very important month for us. So I feel like there's a major lesson that all 12 signs are really learning this month. So I went ahead and pulled some cards on it, and also how you can overcome this lesson or this experience, okay? All right. And then after this, we'll go into what's crowning you, anything that the divine wants you to know about love. Y'all, I'm so nervous. What the heck? Anything that the divine wants you to know about love. Then anything that the divine feels like if you're aware of in the month of July, it will bring you more fulfillment. And then the words that Spirit wants you to keep at the forefront of your mind. Okay. So when I was saging, meditating, getting ready to do your reading, Aries, this song came to my mind for some of you, okay? Keep an open mind when I say this. Please don't shoot the messenger. Understand that I have to give the messages that the divine give me. Y'all know y'all usually love me, but I know what I say. Y'all gonna be like, Tori, nobody will hear that crap. Okay? So please don't shoot the messenger. Um, there was a song. It's called "I Still Love You" by 702. It's a throwback, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna link it down below. Check it out. But I do want to let you know, in the month of July, there is um, a love, that interest from the past, or you guys had some kind of dealings that is going to be coming back up. All right. Um, in the month of July for some of you. And the theme of that song, "I Still Love You," is literally how they feel. I really feel like for some of you, this is a person that, I ain't gonna lie to you, it went left. I really feel like, or, just for the state of mind that you were in, Aries, for some of you, not everybody. All right. Just take this if it applies to you. Whatever state that you were in, it just didn't connect. It didn't just go the way that you guys both wanted. I really feel like there was a lesson that had to be learned before with you or this person. But I really feel like they're having a change of heart. They're having they're realizing, which what typically happens when you lose something that's good to you, or when, you get something, because in the song it talks about having something and really not understanding what you have, really growing and learning. Okay, don't kill me, please. But I really feel like for some of you, a person is coming back around, and for whatever reason, Spirit really wants me to make that known to Aries. Now, how you choose to deal with that, Aries, is totally up to you. I really feel like if your intuition is going to tell you if this person was toxic, honey, if this person was nasty, if this person was malice, you get what I'm saying? And that door is closed, boom. But there is a person that's coming around that they had to learn a life lesson. Like, they had to learn a life lesson. I just want to be honest with you. I want to be honest with you, Aries, because I know I could just feel it, like somebody doesn't want to hear this, but I have to be honest with you guys, okay? But also take in mind that this is a general reading, so it may resonate with some and it may not resonate with others. However, there are so many sweet souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As far as what the divine really wants you to know. As I was shuffling, these cards came out, okay, when I was shuffling my decks to your energy. So we're going to take these as a bonus for you guys, okay? Look at me. I keep straightening up the cards. Y'all see my nervousness? So something has you nervous, Aries. Let's just put that out there. Forefront, something really has you nervous, okay? I do want to let you know, Aries, before we even get in here, I want to look at what obstacle is, really coming your way, that you're experiencing in the month of July. Okay. So the first one we have is projections. Okay. We're going to definitely talk about that. And then next we have morality. Okay. I'll explain that. And then we have healing. So what I want to let you know is that in the month of July, I'm not surprised that an ex or a situation that may trigger you or flare you up, okay, or when coming to love or even in finances, whatever has been a trigger, whatever been difficult for you that is currently receiving healing, or even all of the above. That's why it's so intense, why you're so nervous, it's probably like all hitting you, Aries, and it's kind of stealing your breath away, okay? But there's a lot of divine healing going on, okay? You're ripping things at the root, okay? A lot of healing taking place. And the first thing is, for some of you, I'm going to read it how the divine is telling me. We have projections. I really feel like there is an examination taking place in the month of July as far as your relationships, be it friendships, family ships, situationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. You are really realizing what's for you, Aries, and what's not for you, okay? With projection, it's all about, like here, this woman is smiling on the outside, but inside she looks miserable. This guy looks miserable, but inside he's really content. I really feel like there is a sense of you. This is going to sound weird, but this is how Spirit's giving me. A sense of you defining your own happiness, defining your own beliefs. You're no longer allowing people to project their mess, their insecurities, their hurts, their pains, or even their joys on you. Because with morality, it's all about you not conditioning yourself to what other people believe you should be, or other people's outside influences influencing you anymore. This is a major theme for you in the month of July. Honestly, you could have been experiencing this in June, but it's really going to get defined in the month of July because there's a lot of healing coming. All right. Even on a spiritual level, there's a great awakening happening with you no longer taking on other people's personas, other people's opinions, letting other people's outside vibes and energies inside your sacred space. You know, you're coming into your own belief. You're coming into, your own morality. Okay. And this is having divine healing taking in place. So in the midst of this happening, in order for the healing to truly take place, don't be surprised, Aries, if old situations, relationships, people come out of the blue. All right. Now, when it comes to making a decision, it's all about your morality. Does this line up with you? If it does, cool. If it doesn't, deuces. Okay. Period. Okay. That's what's going on right now. All these things may be showing up in your life to get you to see what aligns with you and what doesn't anymore. So the extra cards that wanted to come out is we have surrender. Okay. I really feel like when you stop fighting yourself, when you allow your guards down, when you just really take off the mask. Okay. Be whatever you're feeling, just being true to you. Okay. Is really going to help you find the balance in your life that you've been looking for, whether it's in your relationships, in your finances, within yourself, all around. It's really going to bring balance. But there's a sense of surrender that's needed from you. All right. We also have purity. And for me, I really feel like this is just you allowing yourself to be in touch with your emotions, allowing yourself to feel and not feel guilty for whatever may be coming up. Okay. Because we do also have challenging times. I really feel like this right here, what you're looking at, surrendering, is very challenging for you. All right. To maybe admit some things that, this isn't working. This way of thinking, this way of being, this belief. I don't care if I've done it my whole life. It's not where it is anymore. Okay. But I really feel like these challenging times that you're experiencing, Aries, in the month of July, or just you've been experiencing, period, leading up into this point, is really helping you make decisions about your dreams. We have daydreams and decisions. It's helping you get clear. It's bringing clarity. These challenging times, these situations, these triggers that may show up is really helping you get clear. Okay? And I know for some of you, you're awaiting results, and it's definitely dealing with the root chakras. So it could be in your finances, your security, stability, and in your relationships. You're awaiting results. But I promise you, what you're looking at, what you're surrendering when you face this challenge, like Sagittarius had, run towards your fears. Okay. And I really feel like with you, everything is not what it seems. Believe me, what seems as a challenge right now is really taking you and helping you make some decisions and bringing your dreams into reality. All right. I know there's something that you're waiting on, something that you're awaiting results on. Okay. But I promise you, this is the route that you get the results. All right. And also, even with whatever you're waiting on, while you're waiting on that, don't fix your focus on a lack of, or you know what I'm saying, or you're over analyzing or really placing your energy here, but more so just focus on being in the present, the moment, soaking it up. All right, just really soaking this moment up is what I'm hearing from the divine right now for you, Aries. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull some cards and just see how, anything else that the divine wants to add to this, Sorry guys, I'm trying to light my little stuff right here. Get that going. Okay, so let's just see what else Spirit wants you to know. All right, or just how to overcome this in general. Okay, yeah, you just have to allow it to unfold. There's something that you're awaiting results on that has you nervous, or even, you know, what's going on with people coming back in your life. I see that it could probably be making you nervous or taking a toll. And we have the lotus flower unfoldment. You just have to give everything time. Be patient. Okay, I promise you it's going to make sense. Everything is not what it seems. Okay, remember that. Keep telling yourself that everything is not what it seems. All is working for your good. Okay, Aries? Everything is not what it seems. It's very important to go deeper, okay, into a situation. Let's see what else the divine wants you to know, Aries. Okay, let's see right here. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the what is this? Invaluable. So we have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So invaluable, meaning things that we don't desire, things that we want to deal with, this challenging time. How you overcome it is by sending gratitude up for everything. Because I promise you, in the midst of you finding what you don't want, in the midst of you seeing like, damn, really, here we go again. Like, oh my God, guess what? In the midst of those moments comes the most, I love to call them tears of clarity. Because now you know what you have to do. Now you know where you have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like either way, it's a win-win. There is no L's, no losses, only lessons. And I know you feel like it's invaluable lessons right now, but I promise you, everything is not what it seems. You are right where you are meant to be, experiencing right what you are meant to experience. A lot of you are waiting a call back for something, opportunity. You know, you're waiting. I feel like you're very what's that word I'm looking for? Like nervous, but anxious about it. For a lot of you, it's dealing with the root chakra. I'm strongly feeling like your finances, something like that, or some relationship. You're just really waiting. But you have the lotus flower. It's all about unfoldment, allowing it to happen, releasing control, surrendering control. You know, yeah, it may not be a challenge. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be going through this. But I promise you, it's on the path. You're meant to go through this to get to the next side. Okay. All right, my love muffins. So we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance for July. All right, my Aries babies. And here we go with your monthly spiritual guidance for the month of July. So right up here is going to be what's crowning you this month. That means the thoughts, the things that it's really going to be at the forefront of your mind that you're probably going to be thinking about repetitively, or what Spirit is going to be downloading onto your heart, your mind. Over here is anything that the divine wants you to know about love. All right, in the month of July. Also, a week after I do the monthly spiritual guidances, I always go back and do a what's your love story. That energy is catered to love. Definitely check that out too. Okay. And then right here is any information this Spirit feels like if you're aware of Aries, it will bring you more fulfillment this month. And then also the words that Spirit wants Aries to keep at the forefront of their mind in the month of July. Okay. I don't know why I wanted to say January. That's crazy. But anyways, okay, here we go. So as far as what's going to be crowning you, Aries, okay, so for a lot of you, we have finances. Your finances are on your mind, like I kind of told you when I in the thing that Spirit really wants you to know about in the month of July. Your finances are crowning a lot of you guys. Now, what I want to let you know, Aries, is that you are the creator of your reality. I know sometimes it can sound silly when I'm saying this, but affirmations, okay? You are creators are great with that. If you're whatever situation you are trying to manifest when it comes to your finances, whether it's a new job, all right, it's a new opportunity, it's a new gig, whatever you're trying to call into your reality that you're waiting results on, a good way to like ease those nerves or that nervousness, or to keep your mind off of that, is through affirmations. Okay, that's one of my secret go-tos when I'm trying to manifest something because it helps me release that resistance. It helps me take off that the need. Okay. Because when we feel like we're in need or we're in lack of something, we're really focusing on it, trying to call more of it, but not knowing that we feel like we can't get it. So guess what? That's going to be shown to us. So I feel like your finances are going to be crowning you in the month of July, okay? And that can be like another reason why you're just kind of like all, kind of out of it. But stay positive, okay? Stay positive. Actually, I want to go ahead and pull from my what is this? My prosperity deck. It deals with like money or finances, things that you can do. I want to pull like how can you really smooth whatever financial situation you're focusing on right now. So let's just see for the beautiful souls that are watching or this is resonating with spirit when it comes to their finances, how can they really come out on top? What is it that you want them to know to get the best outcome that they're desiring or waiting on as far as their finances, okay? Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territory. So it's time to come out that box. It's time to surrender. All right. It's time. I was going to say this word for vulnerability in the month of July, Aries. Vulnerability is screaming your name. Pick me, vulnerability. Honest to God, that's what I'm feeling right now. It says a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So it's time for you to take some divinely guided chances. Okay, putting yourself out there, going for that position that you want. Maybe getting into affirmations, try scripting, law of attraction. It's time for you to really do something new, do something out of your comfort zone. Okay? That's one of the things that I had to realize, that I had to get comfortable being uncomfortable to really get the things that I desire financially, spiritually, and in love. That's just the way around. There's just no way around it. That's the only way. I promise you. For whoever's watching you, this is how you're going to bring about what it is that you desire. Okay, so that's with your finances. Okay, I felt like I just had to throw that in there just to give you guys, how you're going to help yourself out of that. Now, also, I keep seeing this. We have family changes. So there's a lot changing. This could be your immediate family. This can be just one of your relationships and your friends that you consider family that's really close to you guys. I really feel like with all that you're doing with with people projecting, really analyzing, really seeing what fits you, the people that don't fit you, the people that do fit you. That is a theme right now. Okay, Aries, I want to let you know. For some of you, I really feel like there are some relationships that maybe you mourn, that you desire, that you felt like, you kind of let them go. Maybe I feel like there was a mix up. You're probably wanting to reach out, but then again, you're scared to be vulnerable. Also, there are some relationships that you desire to cut. That you realize, you know what? It's run its course. It's just not what it is right now. But still, in a sense of you, there's this nervousness. Okay, you're scared to do that. I promise you, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is not steering you wrong, honey. All right. Do exactly what it's telling you to do, and overall, it's telling you to be vulnerable. Surrender. Okay. Because I feel like once you surrender, okay, we have support. We have support here. But in order to, I really feel like the divine is sending some angels your way, Aries, to really help you through something. All right. However, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open and willing to be able to receive the support. Okay. Because you do have people around you. You do have people that you can reach out to. You can talk to. You can get clarity with. You can, ask for direction. Ask for help. I know that it's scary to hear that. But you do have people that genuinely love you, genuinely care. But I really feel like you're afraid, to be vulnerable and ask for support. All right. And even ask your angels. Y'all, somebody's even scared to ask their angels. Ask their angel for divine guidance. I need help. I need you right now. All right. Now, also, what's crowning, you guys, we have spiritual growth. There's a great awakening, honey. You're definitely enlightened when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to your beliefs. Okay, maybe what you thought in the past that worked, and you realize that, that's not your truth. You're awakening. Somebody like real woke. And you're starting to come into the concept of, whoever done been through spirituality, we know when we realize like, okay, wow, like that is so not, the way I think. That's a lie. That's not what it is for me. So you're definitely getting enlightened. Okay. You're definitely going deeper in the truth and defining what spirituality is to you. So that's crowning you. And I really feel like that's divine putting that on your mind, Aries, because it's time for you to go deeper. It's time for you to really expand. Okay. And we first must know it happens in the inside. So this is why it's happening spiritually. There's a lot of growth happening on a spiritual level with you, Aries, in the month of July. And I feel like it could be overwhelming because as I'm talking now, that anxiety, that heaviness is really coming up. So I feel like for some of you, this is the area that's really bringing that nervousness. All right. Okay, my love. So now we're going to go ahead and get into your love. Anything that the divine wants you to know about love in the month of July. So love is tricky here. It's tricky. It's really tricky in the month of July for you. Okay, Aries. So overall, I went ahead and I usually pick one card, but for you guys, 2 cards wanted to come out. What I do is I pull like, what does the energy or the frequency of love really need from you? Okay. To get the desired outcome or what's best for all right, on a higher level, okay? So the first thing that we have is don't be misled, okay? It says, when fears speak, it's always wrong unless being chased by wildebeest. And when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. Okay, I'm going to explain that. And then next we have hubba hubba. It says, that dreamy look of deep soulful love you've sometimes seen in the eyes of others as they glaze into your own. Expect a lot more of it. Whoa, woohoo, or whatever that word is. Needless to say, okay, I really feel like for somebody, when it's not what it seems, okay, I want to let you know there is a grand opportunity for you to experience love, for you to go deeper in love, okay? But one of the things that I had to realize, Aries, I promise you, we about to get some truth right here. I had an opportunity to hook up with hook up with an amazing little soul. But when I really thought about it, when I really looked at it, okay, I could have entertained it, but there's just something in me. I was like, you know what? No, and when I dawned on it after everything, so I explained to them, I told them, like, I really do feel this energy. I really do feel the chemistry. Like, oh my God, if I was about that life, like, I would totally bust you down. Like, honest to goodness, like, and there is nothing wrong with that. But just for me, where I am in my life, I desire to connect with a person emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, or, physically and spiritually, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Okay. Whether it is long term or whether it is a moment. All right. And, I realized that, I want a deeper connection. I want to experience that. And to go with the soul, I know that they are emotionally unavailable, whether we connect spiritually or, physically, it's all there, honey. But emotionally, this person just is incapable of giving me, what I need, what I desire when it comes to that. So I had to make a real, a decision. And guys, it was so foreign to me, like, to really make an executive decision like that, because ever since I've been enlightened, ever since I've, really loved myself, found my, saw my worth, found it within myself, I haven't been in a real relationship. It's not that I haven't had the opportunity thrown at me. It's just that I am no longer dating from a lack. You get what I'm saying? Of a emptiness. I date from a place of wholeness. So when you date from a place of wholeness, Aries, there is a sense of, you just don't take whatever is thrown your way. Okay. And the reason why I brought that up to you is because, and even in the midst of that, but it took me to heal myself. It took me to surrender. It took me to be vulnerable, go to some places and really allow myself to, get to that place. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't happen overnight, but I'm letting you know, I really feel like there is love at its purest of whatever it is that you desire, whether it's forever, momentarily, someone that is going to connect with you spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Okay. All three. You're not just going to have to take 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. You get what I'm saying? Or none out of 3. You're going to be able to have all 3, but it's going to take you to go to a place of vulnerability. It's going to take you to heal some old triggers, to look at, some old relationships that maybe you haven't been willing, to go there fully, or you're still, or the triggers, or you've been going there, but the triggers are still are still coming up. So what I want to let you know is don't get upset with yourself. Don't, whatever is coming up, whatever you're experiencing is really helping you get clear on healing. All right. So you're able to make those decisions. So you're able to experience that. So that's really coming up in love, because I really feel like love is here. People are really looking at you like, oh my God, like you the bomb. Like I really want to, be with you, commit to you. And then even if you're in a relationship, they're like, oh my God, like I love you. I want to be with you. But there is only so far that you will allow a person in. There is only so far that you will allow a person to get close to you. There is only so much that you are willing to give. Okay? And if you're watching this, at some core level, you desire love and it's yours. But you have to be able to go to some places, you know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes we get tired of hearing that. It's okay. Listen, it's okay. Listen, your fellow fire sister, a Sagittarius, totally understands you. Okay? But I want to let you know. Okay, I said all that to say, because there's definitely new love coming in. Where in the past, you've always attracted unrequited love. It's something missing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's good, but it's something missing. But I really feel like to find out what's missing, you got to go with inside you. Okay, Aries, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It may start, it may fizzle, it may, be good, hit it, rendezvous, but for real, like it ain't hitting like that. It's not hitting you like that. It's momentarily. And, like I said, I never had loved or got in a relationship from a hold space. I always got in when I was from a sense of lacking, or feeling like I was lacking, or feeling like I was trying to field something, or going in those relationships or little rendezvous, because ain't nothing wrong with that. But you want to make sure that you're going from not an empty space. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a need, like you're in need of this, a want, but not a need. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like this has been, has brought a lot of codependency, addiction, are affecting your romantic life. And believe it or not, addictions are not, it's just that those unhealthy habits, not allowing a person to, really experience you, keeping yourself at a distance because you're fearing the worst or the inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like those two are habits. But I really feel like in the month of July, you're going to be making an effort for yourself, because with all this spiritual awakening, religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. There's a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of healing. You're going to be making an effort, which is going to bring some things in movement. I know that it looks, like with the moon card, unknown, you don't really know what's going on in your love life. It's just a lot right now. And I really feel like I'm not even feeling like certain situations. This is applied to singles, relationships, mingling, in-betweens. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little dip on the side. Whatever situation, this is a more internal. This is really, you are really amplified in your love life in the month of July. It's all about making some spiritual decisions. Because anytime I see wands, it's all about spirituality to me. It's all about the magic going within and invoking it. Okay. And I really feel like you're making some spiritual decisions. You're willing to learn from the past. You're willing to face your demons. You're willing to look at some things and see like, yeah, you know, the Hierophant right here is all about what's good for you and what's not. I really feel like you're making that decision, which is ultimately going to bring you, you know, the desired outcome that you want on an individual level when it comes to love. Okay, in the month of July. So with that out of the way, my love muffins, we're going to go ahead and see any information that Spirit feels like you are aware of in the month of, I always want to say July. What the world? July. I want to say January. July. That will bring you more fulfillment this month. We have stay. Okay. And to me, this is you not running from your problems, or your challenges, but willing to stay there, willing to analyze, willing to dissect, willing to chew that meat or chew that toughness. All right. Digest it. Okay. Or even spit it out. And then, you know what I'm saying? Try it again. But ultimately, it's about you staying, okay? By you willing to stay, by you willing to look at something, by you willing to surrender, be vulnerable, and not run from this. Whatever lesson is in front of you, it's really going to bring you the most fulfillment this month, okay? Because I really feel like whatever situation that you may be experiencing, Aries, is really going to help you share your wisdom. It's really going to help you broaden your horizon and even broaden, another aspect of yourself that has really been hidden. You're going to be able to help and heal yourself and others, I'm seeing. I really feel like by you, staying and looking at things, I love this card, authenticity. It's really going to help you pull off whatever mask or whatever you've been hiding under and really be your true self at your core. Okay? So whatever lesson or challenge that you're looking at, go. It's not what it seems. I promise you there's a blessing. There's a blessing within this lesson. Okay, Aries? So the word that Spirit wants you to keep at the forefront of your mind is purification. And I really feel like with you, Aries, what you want to do is reflect back before you act. Okay? Purification deals with like cleansing the mind, body, spirit. Always aim for, instead of, reacting, okay, I want you to scale back, find the meaning, okay, find how, if I look at this, how I react is going to determine, how this, okay, how do I say this? Like usually when you go on a purification, when you go on a fast, you always come out better. So I really feel like when you take the time to analyze, when you take the time to think, reflect, when you purify your thoughts, all right, when you purify whatever comes out of your mouth, when you think, it's really going to bring you the best results this month. So keep this at the forefront of your mind. What you are experiencing is helping you purify your heart, soul, mind, and body. Okay. So my loves, I hope that this has brought you some clarity and some understanding for the month of July. I love you so much, Aries. Thank you for all liking, subscribing, commenting, okay, doing all those social media things. It is such an honor to read for you guys. If you would like to schedule a personal session with me, all of my information is in the description box below. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.